Hey, this is Mike from Mike's Wild World. I want to show you a new stove I have. It's called the Bulin. Let's see if I can read it. BL100B15. Now, I've used this stove a couple of times, so this is really, it's not my unboxing, but I wanted to show it to you. It's a new kind of stove for me. I don't buy really expensive stoves. The cheaper the better, I guess, if they work. But this is kind of a middle of the road pricing. Bring this over here and let you see what it comes with. Has this striker that comes with it. Let me show you how that works. It says on the box, I'll show it to you if I can. It says free gift. I bet you paid for it. Anyway, looks like this. And then the bag that it comes in is built high enough to accommodate a small cylinder of gas. It can all go in together. I like that a lot. Now this is a large cylinder, and you can see that that's just going to poke out the top of the bag. All right, so let's take a look at this. Let me go over some of the things I like about this stove, and then we'll talk about some things that I might not like about this stove. It has this, the split stove hookup, has the pipe on it. Run it out like this. These legs lock in place like that. That's one of my concerns, is that as you use it a lot, that lock, that detent feeling is going to get wore down. It might not, and it might. I don't know. The other thing about it is that you put these in, and normally, you've seen me use this pot a lot. Well, it's just way too small. This is my next size up I like to use, and again, I don't have anything in it, but it won't even sit up without something in it. I sure would hate to put something in it. And then there's the next level up that we're going to be using today is this size pot. It's my combination water boiler coffee pot, and it fits on here just fine. There's no problems with that at all. Let's put a tank on here. Let's put the small one. Now I like the valve on here, because if this happens the way it almost always does, there's no squirt, mist, gas, anything. See, it just goes straight on, and I really like that. Let's light it up. Use my favorite lighter. Crank it on. Get a little gas in there. Okay, now that bloomed out, and as soon as I hear it, woo, mama. Okay, you can't see the flame, but it's definitely lit. Now you see the type of burner that has. I'm going to say this is an infrared burner. I'm going to turn this lamp off for just a moment. It's on a very low flame right now. See how pretty that is? A nice blue, consistent flame. And it's that little pattern that they've got in there. It's really just a flat piece of metal, right, that disperses the gas evenly across the burner. So I'm going to turn it up some. So here she comes. I'm going to gap it up. Yeah, I really like that. And it's just going to get hotter and hotter. Now, I like to think of this as the infrared, because that's all you're going to see in a few minutes. I've prepared 500 milliliters of water, which is actually 2 cups of coffee and a coffee cup of this size. Hardee's Rise and Shine. That's an old one. But that's what I use, and that's exactly 500 milliliters, which will make 2 normal sized cups of coffee. Now, if you have these big tankards, only you would know what that takes. What I want to do is I'm going to set my coffee pot right on here, and it's kind of like a go for now. I want you to be able to see down in there. See, now I'm seeing bubbles already. I'm going to crank it up some. We'll try to ease it under so you can get a good look at what's happening. There we go. Again, I don't want to burn my camera sitting up here. Nobody likes a burnt camera. So you see these bubbles? They're just getting going. And I'm going to crank her up because we're just boiling water. We'll see how long it takes to get this to going. I'll do a count on the video to see how long that took. It's from start to finish right here. Now, obviously it would be better and faster if the top was on, but I wanted you to kind of see what was happening with that immediate heat transfer. You see the steam right here? I can see it. Okay, so we're getting going. Man, that's hot. It's a pretty good boil. One more time. I don't think it's a true test of the stove because I didn't put the lid on immediately when I started. That decreases the amount of boil time that you need. And there she is. She's up. Just crank it down. Alright, I'm turning the gas down. Let me set this off to the side if I can. Now let's pick it up. Apparently I turned it off. And lights off. Alright, this is full gapped up. Oh, tank's getting a little cold. I need one of those gas tank foot warmers on there. I think it's just a beautiful flame. There's nothing there. I mean, there is no flame right there. It's all right at the bottom. It's heating it up. I think it looks great. It performs well. Okay, so you see this is definitely on. All right, lights off. And that to me is what a burner should look like. No high flame. That's gorgeous. Now let's crank it down. You can see it go out. And there's that blue flame that you always start out with. I can't tell you how impressed I am with this particular stove. It's not an expensive stove. This is the first one I have ever found that contains the flame down at the base for maximum output. So for the Buell BL 100-15B, I'm reading it off the box. Yeah, it's an Amazon find. It's made in China, but I think it's one of the best technological stoves that they've come out with in quite a while, and I'm real impressed with this one. It's burning right now. I don't hear it. I'm gonna turn it up. That's full gap. You see that? It's full gap. I'm gonna turn the light off. And you can see that that's almost a full output of the stove, and it's hot. I mean, it's really hot. But look how close I can get to it, right over the top of it. On a pocket rocket, you wouldn't dare do that. So it's quiet, it's energy efficient, and it heats really, really well. So, if you want to try out a new stove, the Buell made in China BL 100 B15 stove. Highly recommend it. Check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Might just have a cup of coffee. Got hot water. Let's open it. Well, of course, it's too hot to drink.
Like and subscribe if you can, and leave a comment. It's a wild world, so get out there, and thanks for watching.